Welcome back, everybody. My name is Trini, and I am the Batquad. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to review a movie that I just watched. I just came out of the movie theater, and guess what? It's Superman. And I've been eagerly anticipating this movie. I know that the last DC movies that came out, I haven't really reviewed them too much, but so far, my personal opinion of them so far, I mean, I didn't really care for them all that much. I did kind of like Man of Steel. Uh, Batman versus Superman was okay. I just wasn't a huge fan of the Henry Cavill Superman. I mean, I think he looked great, but I mean, he was given crappy stories, and they just weren't good. And he wasn't able to be a really good Superman. He never had a really good chance to be the Superman that should be on screen. But today, with James Gunn Superman, with David Cornsweet, I was nervous. I know that he had the look. I saw the first trailer and I got a little teary eyed in it because he was actually saving people and he looked heroic. Because he was actually saving people and he looked heroic. And it got me a little excited to watch this new movie. I know James Gunn, for me, he wrote Dawn of the Dead. I thought that was pretty good, and coincidentally was directed by Zack Snyder, which I thought was a really good movie. I liked the original Dawn of the Dead, and I thought that this one was a pretty good remake. Then I saw him direct and write Slither, which was my first introduction to Nathan Fillion, who, when I first saw that guy, he should have been Hal Jordan, Green Lantern from way back when. But I mean, coincidentally, he's a Green Lantern in this movie. Just he was just playing Guy Gardner, which I have my thoughts on that too. But as far as James Gunn's pedigree as a director, as a writer, almost everything that I've seen him do, I've liked. I've either liked or I've loved, but I haven't really hated anything that he's done. So going into Superman, I tried to watch very little trailers. I did see the first one. I didn't see anything else after that. I didn't watch any kind of interviews. I didn't watch anything on YouTube about it. Anytime there was something about it, I tried to stay away from it. I wanted to go into this movie with as little information as possible. And coming out of the movie now, I mean, I've got to say, I mean, I liked it. David Cornsweet as Superman, he did amazing. I thought he had the look, he had the voice. I liked the way he was saving people, and his concern for people's welfare was on top of his list, and which is very different from the Man of Steel Superman, from Zack Snyder Superman. I mean, it almost seemed like he didn't care what happened to other people. But this guy, maybe it was a little bit overcorrection. I mean, there was a scene where he actually saves a squirrel, which was cute, but I think it was a little too much. But I think it's cute. At least he's actually saving people, which is what Superman's supposed to do. And the thing about this movie is it's very comic booky. I mean, there's pocket dimensions, and there's doppelgangers, and there's mutants running around, or big giant monsters in Metropolis. I mean, that's all very comic book stuff, and I loved seeing it on screen. I mean, this whole thing about, oh, let's make it realistic and let's make it so dark and serious, like the Dark Knight trilogy or Man of Steel, whatever. All that stuff's out the window. I appreciate it as a comic book fan. Appreciated that this was a comic book movie for comic book lovers, and I hope that the general audience likes it too. I mean, because you have to realize in the last 10 or 15 years, the Marvel movies have introduced so many different things too. So this shouldn't seem so out of left field. And I really enjoyed it. I like the Justice Gang, but don't call him the Justice Gang. Mr. Terrific, I thought he did pretty good. Um, Guy Gardner in it, I hated his hairstyle, but I mean, that's the point. But they added a gold tooth, which was kind of goofy. I didn't like seeing that on Nathan Fillion, but just like Nathan Fillion, he always does a great job. I mean, dude's a great actor, and I liked him as Guy Gardner. I think he should have been Hal Jordan, but whatever. Hot Girl, Isabel Merced. I like her as an actress. I think she's really cute. Hot Girl was she didn't really do a lot as a character. I mean, she was kind of in it, but kind of not. They need to rethink the mask on her, though. The mask looks a little funky on her. It looks like it doesn't fit her, and which is unfortunate. And then she's such a pretty girl, but then you've got this mask hiding her face. It's like, I don't know how I felt about her costume. I thought Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, I mean, she had a good look. I liked their chemistry with each other. I thought it was pretty good. I liked their story that they The story kind of just jumps in 3 years into him being Superman. That way we don't have to go through all the origin stuff anymore. I do kind of miss, and I wish I would have seen how they got together and how they form a relationship with each other. But it's okay. I mean, it's totally fine. I like that they're kind of not sure about their relationship at this point. So it's not bad. I mean, there's still drama in it, and it's still cute, and it's still good. Crypto, I know that he's not the traditional Crypto, the one from the comic books, but I thought it was good too. I mean, it was funny when he needed to be, and he was there for him when he needed to be. I liked him in the movie. I thought Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor. I think he looks the part. I like some of the motivations that they give him to be Lex Luthor and why he hates Superman. It's uh, it's a little bit different than the original Superman with Gene Hackman, which obviously that I mean completely different Lex Luthors. I think he's more in line with Smallville Lex Luthor by Michael Rosenbaum. I mean, I could see that Smallville's Lex Luthor turning into this Lex Luthor, and which in my comic book mind, I mean, I think that's where he came from. I like the introduction of using John Williams' Superman theme. I just think that the character and that theme music are just so infused. I like the Hans Zimmer stuff from The Man of Steel, but it just doesn't compare to John Williams' music, and I like that they included it. So overall, there was humor, there was action, there was sci-fi, there was romance. I mean, what more can you ask from a Superman movie? I guess one of the main things that I was wondering about was the costume. I mean, I had seen the trailer, I saw some behind the scene photos. I know that there was all this talk about it being really baggy and it not looking really good, but man, there are some shots of him in this costume and he looks great. I mean, you can actually see his muscles through it because initially I was thinking, well, it looks so boxy, the uniform or the costume looks so boxy on him. It wasn't going to show off his physique. But I mean, it kind of did. You could see his arms, you can see his chest. There are a couple of hero shots of him where he has his arms crossed, or even from behind with that beautiful red cape with that nice yellow S on the back. I mean, there was some really good shots. I think the costume looked pretty good, and I had my reservations about it, but I was shocked at how well it looked on screen. Overall, I was happy about it. I'm excited about the new DC universe and where it's going to go. I think that we're off to a good start, and I hope that Supergirl, the next movie, I hope that it's good, and I hope we keep going. And I think James Gunn, you're doing a great job so far. I like the little cameos in the movie. I mean, this is spoiler-free review, so I don't want to say too much about it, but I was happy about it. And if I had to give it a first-time reaction straight out of the movie theater, wheelchair rating, I mean, so far, I haven't seen it again. I haven't been tainted by anybody else's thoughts on YouTube. But so far, right now, I would have to give it a 3 out of 4 wheelchair score. Thank you for watching. My name is Trini. I am the Batquad, and I am End of Watch.